At first glance, it might seem like a harmless behavior, but it can actually be a significant warning sign that your furry friend is trying to communicate something important to you. In this video, we'll explore the reasons why a dog licks their paw. Don't ignore the warning sign. Number 11. Injury or irritation. The first thing you want to check is if your dog has an injury, especially when they're licking or chewing just one paw. If your dog will let you examine their paws, look for things like cuts, scrapes, bug bites or stings, a torn nail, or something wedged between their paw pads. A growth, like a cyst or tumor, can also cause irritation and lead to paw licking. Salted sidewalks in winter and hot sidewalks in summer can cause burns, blisters, or dryness and cracking. You might be able to remove the irritant or sanitize a small cut on your own. But if you're not sure what caused the injury or if it looks serious, you should get it checked out by your veterinarian. Dogs that are in pain may lick their paws as a coping strategy. The pain could be from arthritis in the feet and legs, or it could be referred pain from somewhere else in their body. If you sense your dog is in pain but don't see an obvious cause, it's best to get a medical opinion. Number 10. Skin conditions. Dermatitis is a general term for skin inflammation caused by infection, allergy, or food sensitivity. Skin conditions like dermatitis can also be triggered by lawn and garden chemicals, de-icers, some types of weeds and grass, or even environmental allergies. Contact dermatitis is often a delayed reaction that shows up 2 to 3 days after exposure to the irritating substance. It can show up the first time your dog comes in contact with the allergen, or it can develop slowly over time and seem to suddenly appear. If you notice your dog has swollen, red, or itchy paws, it could be dermatitis. There's usually hair loss in the affected area, and there could be bumps, lesions, or dry, scaly patches as well. You can try washing off your dog's paws when they come in from outside to see if that helps. Just use water and a washcloth. Soap can contribute to dry, irritated skin. Number 9. Parasitic infection. There are several types of external parasites that can make dogs itchy, including fleas, ticks, hookworm, lice, and parasitic mites that cause mange. Signs your dog may have an external parasitic infection include skin redness, bumps, hair loss, and excessive licking or scratching. If you suspect your dog's paw licking stems from a parasitic infection, you'll need a diagnosis and treatment from your vet. Number 8. Food allergies and sensitivities. In dogs, a food allergy can cause itchy paws as well as itchy ears or itchy skin in general. Food intolerances in dogs can also include symptoms like digestive upset, vomiting or diarrhea, hives or swelling around your dog's mouth, eyes, or ears. Food intolerance is more common than a food allergy in dogs, but food sensitivities can produce equally uncomfortable symptoms, including itchy paws and skin. It can be tricky figuring out which food or ingredient your dog is allergic or sensitive to. Your veterinarian may recommend a specific type of food or an elimination diet. Any food can potentially cause sensitivity or an allergic reaction, but the most common food allergens for dogs are beef, dairy, chicken, eggs, soy, and gluten. Additives like artificial flavors, preservatives, and dyes are also a common trigger, which is why you won't find any of them in any Stella and Chewy's recipes. Number 7. Grooming routine. If your dog licks their paws after eating, they might just be cleaning food particles off their paws and front legs. Some dogs lick their paws after eating to ease temporary discomfort, the way a person might stretch or rub their stomach after eating a big meal. Other common self-grooming behaviors in dogs include licking their paws and wiping their face, and licking their paws after scratching their eyes. On the other hand, persistent ear scratching and paw licking could signal an ear infection. You know your dog best, so observe them closely to figure out if they're licking their paws from irritation or to groom and settle themselves. Number 6. Stress relief. Sometimes dogs lick their paws as a self-soothing mechanism when they're feeling stressed or bored. When dogs lick their paws and skin, it releases endorphins that help your dog feel calm and secure. Another theory is that self-licking in dogs reminds them of being groomed and cared for by their mother, which helps them relax. Making sure your dog gets plenty of exercise each day is a great way to reduce stress, and it will help them live their best life too. Giving your dog affection and attention every day is also important for their mental health, as are enrichment activities that can help stave off boredom when you can't be home. Chronic anxiety in dogs can lead to compulsive behaviors, including excessive paw licking. If your dog suffers from separation anxiety or has a fear of loud noises, finding healthy ways to manage their anxiety can help. Number 5, bedtime ritual. Similar to paw licking for stress relief, many dogs lick their paws at night because it helps them relax before they go to sleep. If your dog sleeps with you and you're bothered by their nighttime paw licking routine, make sure you're not unconsciously perpetuating the situation. Even negative attention, like telling your dog to stop, rewards and reinforces the behavior. In that case, you might consider training your dog to sleep somewhere else. Number 4, getting older. If you have a senior dog that started licking their paws compulsively as they got older, it could be a sign of canine dementia or a neurological condition, any of which require diagnosis and treatment from a veterinarian. Of course, you should first rule out other causes like pain, irritation, food sensitivity, and stress, which can cause paw licking in dogs of all ages. Number 3, what to do if your dog is licking their paws. If it feels like your dog is constantly licking their paws, start by taking a closer look. Inspect the tops and bottoms of the feet, the toenails and nail beds, and the spaces in between the digits. Look for foreign objects, cuts, bruises, bleeding, swelling, redness, crusting, scabs, discharge, broken nails, foul odor, and anything else that seems abnormal. Administer first aid if necessary. Note that excessive licking often causes saliva stains on the hair around the paws. This rust-colored staining is easiest to see when the hair is a light color. If you notice staining, it's a sign your dog is licking their paws frequently. If your dog licks their paws excessively, it's important to contact your veterinarian, whether or not the paws look abnormal to you. Your vet needs to rule out health problems before you start trying to address a behavior issue. Number 2, treatment for paw licking. Your veterinarian will examine your dog and discuss your dog's history, and treatment recommendations will be made based on the diagnosis. Your vet may recommend medicated foot soaks, sprays, and other topicals to treat irritation or infections. Oral antibiotics may be necessary to treat any bacterial infections present. If there is a yeast infection, antifungal drugs may be prescribed. And if a growth or foreign body is found, surgery may be necessary to remove it and repair the damage. If your dog has a problem that may need advanced testing or treatment, your vet may refer you to a specialist, like a veterinary dermatologist or a veterinary surgeon. If there is no physical reason for your dog to lick their paws excessively, then there's a chance your dog has developed a behavior issue. Number 1, behavioral solutions. If all health concerns have been ruled out, your vet may suggest that it's a behavioral issue. A simple way to address behavioral paw licking is to distract your dog. Take them for more walks, play with them more often, and offer them toys to hold their focus. Don't scold them for licking, but don't reward them with treats either. Puzzle toys and food dispensing toys are great distractions that require dogs to work for their food. If these methods are unsuccessful, consider a recheck with the veterinarian to look into other causes or treatments. If the licking continues and no health concerns are found, consider behavior modification techniques to help your dog. Consult a dog trainer or behaviorist to help. Behavioral modification to stop paw licking and chewing takes time, patience, and consistency. Consider a biter tasting topical product that is pet safe to discourage licking. If this does not work, a physical restraint like an e-collar may be necessary. If additional behavior help is needed, consider working with a dog trainer, animal behaviorist, or veterinary behaviorist. Do share if you have more tips for this problem. Please subscribe to Amazing Dogs. Thanks for watching.